My freshman year in high school, I went to my first high school football game ever, and I was 14. And I was hanging out with some friends, and they had a Juul, and they asked me if I wanted to try it. And I didn't really know what it was, so I kind of asked them, and they said, "Oh, it's just a cool thing. Like it tastes like mint, and you blow it out. It's harmless. It won't do anything." And then I bought my own. And about a month later, I was at school, actually, in my PE class in the locker room, and I was hitting my Juul. And later that day, I got called out of class, and I had to go to the principal's office, and they told me that I'd have in-school detention for 3 days. And that was really unlike me. Like, I've never been in trouble my whole life, and like a straight-A student, I don't really get in trouble. I didn't realize I was addicted until I couldn't go without it. And I was getting headaches and feeling nauseous sometimes. E-cigarettes are very common at my high school. I think the numbers are around 60% of students use it. And if you don't use Juul, you're kind of considered an outcast and you don't really fit in as well. A lot of students go to the bathroom together in groups and they all like Juul together in there. Like it's not really a bathroom anymore, it's like a Juul room.
I started with the Juul at the end of 8th grade. My friend handed it to me. I knew that there was nicotine in the device. I did not know how much there was. I did not know what nicotine did to a developing brain. And the first time that I found out actually what was in it was months later when my mom found my first one and she did the research in front of me and showed me what was in it. But after I tried it for the first time with my friend, I got my own a few weeks later for the summer. And I was using it all summer. When I was really trying to quit, it took me a lot of time and effort, probably around 10, 12, 15 times in total before I was fully able to quit. I also realized how when I was playing sports, when I tried out for the basketball team in the winter, tennis team, I was realizing that I would run out of breath a lot quicker. And I sometimes experienced chest pains and hard to breathe. And I realized that I was really going to ruin the rest of my life. I would have never started if there was just a tobacco flavor. If my friend handed me something saying, "Oh, this is tobacco flavored," I would have never tried it. I would never started. I know that's the same story for countless other kids, probably most kids. And I know now most of them are using flavors. And people are saying mint, menthol, they're not flavors. They are. I started with mint. I used mint the entire time. That is the easiest flavor to use because it's the coolest in your throat and it gives you no harsh feeling whatsoever.
It all started when I was in junior year of high school. I was about 15, 16, somewhere around there. And it was during football season, right? And I was playing, but I was injured. So me and the rest of the kids that were on injured reserve would, vape before games, right? There was definitely a lot of pressure to use e-cigarettes and vape because mostly everyone at my high school did it, and if you didn't do it, you were pretty much like not cool, right? So the fact that you wanted to fit in and with the group and whatnot, there's definitely a stigma like if you didn't do it, you were weird. The mango was the first flavor that I really went with, and it was fruity, fresh, and it tasted good. Once Juul took the fruit flavored pods off the market, most of the people that were vaping and using Juul moved to mint and menthol. If the Juul started off only with tobacco flavored pods, I don't think most people would have even started on that because the stigma of tobacco would be gross to them. But the fact that it was a fruity flavor like mango really got people on it.